Greetings, I'm Frederick Riddle here with another episode of Becoming a Published Author is Fun. If you don't understand that title, check out episode 8. This is episode 42, and we're looking at AI. We've often visited this, and we're visiting it again. This is more of a reminder, I think, than something that's startlingly new to you. You should be aware of it by now, but I just want to make sure you are. Now, these are two areas in which you can use ChatGPT, the free version, and then of course you can go all the way upgrade it, and then Bing Chat. Now, uh, Chat PGT is supposed to be, I think I've heard, number two search engine now, which is quite a change. And so it's growing. It's growing fast, and that is something that you got to consider. Now, I am not. You're not going to hear me. I don't see my ever telling you to use AI to write your book. Now, if you ask me for advice, I will give you advice as to precautions to take. For instance, check and verify. You've heard me use that before. That is something that I think that it's very, very important to consider. The problem with you doing it to write your story is that it may sound like you, but if you didn't write it, it's not really you. First of all, as an author, you can't look in the mirror and say, well, I wrote that. Not if AI wrote it. And I don't care how closely it monitors or imitates you, it's you didn't do it. AI did it. The other thing is this, that AI will, especially if you're using nonfiction, AI is not beyond creating artificial and literally artificial intelligence. Um, they will, you ask a question, you want something, a problem solved or answered or whatever. AI is going to give you an answer. If it can't find it in reality, it will make it up. It's not moral, it's amoral. It has no morals. And so you have to be extremely, extremely careful. Your safest bet is not to use it at all to write your book. You can use it for research, but always check and verify. Go to another tab on your computer and go in and check these links out that it says it exists. Make sure that the information you have exists. It will give you enough information. You should be able to check it out. And so check and verify. That is always, always important. But you can use AI for marketing. More and more, AI is becoming a tool that everybody uses to some extent. And I'm using it. Everybody I know of in the writing industry uses it to some extent. And so that's something that is very important to consider. You can also use it for research. That's a very valuable thing there, especially if you're doing it for nonfiction, but even fiction, going back and researching the history, the times that you're writing about, the clothing they wore, all these things. But if you do, what do I say? Check and verify. I say it over and over and over again. It's very important. AI cannot be trusted to give you an honest report that you don't check and verify. It can give you information that is totally false. It can steal information like copyrighted information. So you got to check all those things out. But don't abandon AI because of those problems. What you do is you establish a routine, a way of going about checking and verifying. And then when you do that, AI becomes a very effective, productive tool that you can use. Now, I like to use Bing a lot. Basically, it's because it's there on the browser I use, and it's available to me. ChatGPT is also another it's very, very popular. And it's like I said, it's replacing. Some people have said it's going to replace Google. I know we will wait and have to see about that. Google I think, is going to have to upgrade if it wants to really compete with chat or any kind of AI. And I think they can do that. These people are not dummies, so they'll figure out a way in which to use AI to help them, to do a better job. But they're still a very, very valuable tool. I use Google all the time. So the thing is, and by the way, Google is a little bit more reliable than AI as far as accuracy goes. You still have to check and verify. It doesn't matter who you use, what you use, you always need to check and verify. The other thing is you're going to deal with a publisher somewhere along the line. If it's me, I have to deal with the publishing platforms, and they have strict standards. And if you use AI to write your story, they want to know about it. And then they're probably going to ask a few questions. And when they ask questions, if they ask them of me, I'm going to have to turn around and ask them of you. And they may say, yeah, they don't like it. That's something you don't want to get into. You don't want to get into any kind of copyright problems or anything of this nature. So be extremely careful. But use it for research, use it for marketing, use it even in finding out where you want to get your book published, and all the sorts of things that you can use AI for. So use it. Well, that's it for today. I want to remind you that this is sponsored by Basic Authors Training and Ministry Publishing. And please subscribe to my channel, TR Independent Books. When you do, I promise to inform you, encourage you, and inspire you. That's my goal. Do I achieve it? That's your decision as whether I've achieved that or not. Well, that's it for today, and I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.